even after the vaccine is created, there's going to be a higher unemployment at the end of all of this. So what I think on this one, though, is kind of a little bit different than the crises that we've seen before, everything from 87 crash, 98 crash, 2008 crash. There is one thing. Mm-hmm. This will have repercussions in the GDP for many years to come. I'm guessing at least 2 years. There will be repercussions, consequences with GDP. For example,
what does that mean for some of us who are not familiar with that term?
In other words, there's going to be a higher unemployment at the end of all of this. Even after the vaccine is created, we've already seen a lot of companies file for bankruptcy. Bed Bath & Beyond, for example, are shutting down 200 stores in America. Jobs will be lost. You are seeing Starbucks closing down stores. That's been a long time since I've seen Starbucks close down stores. Mm-hmm. And in what they're doing, and what that means is a segment of the economy is going to be gone. And the people that were in those jobs are going to have to transition into things that are done, that are less people face-to-face orientated. So certain retail aspects of our economy are going to shift. And we're going to have, and as they shift, it's going to be in the initially, there's going to be greater unemployment. And what that means in the short run, we probably will see foreclosures, within the next 6 or 7 months. Once a vaccine comes out, you will see foreclosures. And so that'll be a consequence. So real estate prices at some levels are bound to be under pressure, probably towards the end of the year. And in comparing it to other situations that were similar to this, this one here is where it's going to change the quantity demanded by consumers in certain aspects of business. And we're seeing it. We're on a Zoom meeting now doing a recording, and this is the new way of things. And I'm sure everybody would agree. Anybody that watches this Uncast is going to agree that in the intermediate run, for sure, this is a game changer in terms of how business is conducted going forward. And because it's disruptive, look for higher unemployment, look for a shift in how we buy things, how we eat out. And that disruption is going to cause job loss. And job loss generally means less demand. So I think that means for the markets, there's a consequence to the markets as well as a result, right? So
yeah, of course. I'm surprised by you saying, like, even after the vaccine, we'll see more job loss and unemployment. Are you saying that it's going to be like the ripple effect is going to be long after the vaccine even comes out? What does that mean exactly?
Yeah, because what I meant is after the vaccine comes out, the banks and the mortgage companies that are servicing loans who may have furloughed someone's mortgage, well, they won't furlough it when the vaccine's out.
I see.
And because, hey, there's no reason now not to go back to work. You have a vaccine. Now, the vaccine may not be perfect. Don't expect a perfect vaccine in such a short period of time. But what it does mean is that there's a lot of people out there, bank servicing companies, banks themselves that hold mortgages on their books. They're not going to furlough their mortgage payments any longer. And people are already behind. And if they're already behind, it's going to have an effect on real estate prices, which is the one thing, and if most people look around, that has not gone down at all. Like even stocks, they've recovered most of what they've lost.
Right.
We're flat on the year on the S&P, maybe up marginally now, even though we're in a worldwide pandemic. But the real estate market took nothing, no hit. It actually didn't go down at all. What happened was that there was just fewer sales, right? Because nobody's out to sell. But at the end of the year, when that first parts of the vaccines come out, the furloughs will go away. The job losses are already in the cards. They're baked in the cake. Again, I just mentioned the Bed Bath & Beyond, but there's many other companies. And as a result, the economy is going to have some churning to go.
I totally understand that. I hadn't thought of that, but that does make sense.
Sad, but true.
Yes, absolutely.